Grandma was in her early 40s. She walked up here and saw this beautiful land and felt like it was her home. So she negotiated a settlement, $10 a month to buy the land, and all she had was a cow. And my dad was 13, so my dad grew up here, and Grandma did good and raised cows and sold little timber and homesteaded here. So I grew up next door, so most of my childhood was spent here, running around the woods and chasing the sheep in the pasture, which is now planted in fir. It's my favorite place on earth, and I feel so lucky to know particular trees for my whole life. Les and I were in construction and were doing fine until the housing market turned, and we were forced to make the very difficult decision to clear cut to save the farm. So when they were finished logging, all of the maple was going to go for chip prices to become newspapers. So we negotiated to buy that back, and that was the beginning of Northwoods. Because Les at the time was learning to turn and saw the value of the figured wood, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. So immediately after the clear cut, we replanted in fir and cedar and some hemlock, so I had to have biodiversity, and everything's doing great. We didn't have much loss, and the trees are coming up just fine. Before the clear cut, we were certified sustainable, and I was very happy about that because I believe in that. It seems like the right thing to do. Due to the clear cut, we're no longer certified sustainable, but we're doing everything properly for the wilderness and for the animals and for future generations. We hopefully will never have to cut again in our lifetime, only thin. It makes me very happy that now this wood can go to woodworkers and wood turners who make beautiful things of them. So I'm happy that the trees are able to carry on and have a new life. So I've known this tree my whole life. This is my grandma's land. She settled here, homesteaded basically in the early 1940s, and raised my dad. And much of my childhood is spent running around here in what used to be sheep pasture, which is now replanted in Douglas fir. So I love that I know particular trees for my whole life, longer than I've known some people. Up till now, almost all of the wood is from our place. Once we had a few articles, we got calls out of the blue. Got a call yesterday, someone who had a tree that blew down that they didn't want. We also work with Oregon Woodlands Co-op, other small family farms who don't have a market for their hardwoods. So we try to help other small family farmers too buy wood that otherwise would be chipwood. So we go collect the wood. Sometimes we get it delivered in a self-loading log truck, and Les cuts it on the mill. We process it in the shop, wax it, stack it, inventory it, put it on the website, or take it to trade shows like the Association of American Woodturners. We hope to be everyone's favorite turning blank and wood supplier. We're making sure our quality is top-notch, consistent. If there's ever any problem, we return, replace immediately. Word of mouth is such a strong referral, and that's what's happening so far. I'm very happy about that.
We strive to always put out the best product that we think the wood turner would like. We always strive to be at least 80% to 100% figure in a piece of wood. Otherwise, in my estimation, our estimation, it's not figured. And basically something that I would feel comfortable turning myself.
I aim for, they get the box, open up the box and say, oh, or wow. That's the moment I'm aiming for, someone to be really delighted and tickled and can't wait to make something because they see the beauty in it, see the potential.